once again, I'm just down here at getting ready to go to Lafayette Park in the Court of Federal Claims building. I have all these motion papers to file. And with the Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit. It never ends, folks. It never ends. If you want to establish your rights, you have to learn to fight for yourself. You know, the old saying is, if you want, the person who represents himself is a fool. Well, that's not true. The person who hires a lawyer to represent them is a fool, because the judges and the lawyers all work together to make sure that you get as little relief as possible, and they get everything. So we just have to keep fighting, folks. We have to keep doing what is necessary in this world to protect our Constitution and Bill of Rights. So, I don't know what they're going to bring up today, but I do know that these videos that I make are evidence that I did the right thing. I've acted in accordance with the rule of law. Now, even though they've threatened me with jail, and they've assigned that I have to have a U.S. Marshal with me when I go into this court behind me, the U.S. Court of Federal Claims and U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit. Well, one of these days, I'm going to actually get some justice, not only for myself, but for all the other victims who are being defrauded. The U.S. Marshal said the other day that his office they only deal with criminals that the court will issue an order on. That's absolutely in conflict with his oath of office. He has a duty and a responsibility as the U.S. Marshal to investigate it. White-collar crime now exceeds 10,000 times the damage done to this country than all other crimes combined. And nobody will do a damn thing about it. And they're forcing people out of our homes, our businesses. They're stealing our assets. They're stealing our property. They're stealing our children. They're stealing our legal and constitutional rights. So, yeah. Yep. See the nice building they got here? Nice glass. Here's the clerk's office, which I'm not allowed into. Even with a marshal, I'm not allowed into to use the clerk's public desktop. So we'll see what happens when I go up to the Court of Appeals upstairs and see what kind of nonsense they give us. So I'll pick this up when I leave.